I was gonna make this video into a short, but this will be like way more longer than a short because it's like a 6-minute story. If we're talking about that, if we're talking about like a full lockdown drill. Anyways, have you ever had a lockdown drill because there might be an actual possible threat in the school, or just for practice? Because this is the United States of America, and there's always some pew pew, happening in schools, and because why would they choose schools to go fucking kill some people, bitch? And one might have happened when I was trying to use the bathroom. So let me explain this. This happened in elementary school, 2nd grade. Whoa! Anyways, I was in art class in 2nd grade. Yeah. And I was just, chilling and stuff, drawing with friends until I had to use the bathroom. So I told my teacher I had to use the bathroom. She gave me something just random as a fucking bathroom pass, and then he said, "Cross down and give me 5 pushes." So there's no bathrooms on my floor. By the way, this school wasn't a campus. It was like a whole entire fucking building, and my school was on the 8th floor, and the escalators never worked. And let me say something about this. You can't just use the bathroom. It's locked from the outside. So you have to wait until someone opens the door for you, or you have to find 2 of the school staff to open the door for you. And let me tell you something. It would take 3 to 4 business days to find one of them stupid ass staffs, dude. And luckily, I did find someone to open the door for me. But I don't want to be mean about this. But before I used the bathroom, he made a stupid joke before I even went in there. The joke was,
I got a joke for you.
What?
Why are the piggy banks so wise?
Why?
Because they're full of common sense. I was living in there for days.
Oh my god, I don't care. Just open the fucking door, please! He finally opened the door. And I was glad because there was no one in the room. Because I actually had to there was only one in the room because I actually had to use the bathroom really bad. So yeah. And the lockdown was happening when I was using it, and I didn't even notice when I actually came out. I actually didn't notice that there was a lockdown, and then there was alarms in it. And it's probably because I was actually using the bathroom, and the stuff and the shit I needed to do was very loud, or I just had soundproof cement walls. And when I came out, there was no one outside because there was gonna be usually everyone skipping class because I bumped into 5 people on my way to the bathroom, and there was no one outside. They should have been skipping class. And then the alarms were off. the alarms were off, and then I just shrugged it off because I thought it was a practice. Anyways, I thought it was practice, so yeah, I shrugged it off. So I ignored it and I went to class. But when I was going to the hallway where my art class was, and I found a whole trail of blood on the floor, unfortunately leading to where my art class was. Now normally you wouldn't follow the trail of blood. What are you, a police? So my dumbass said, "Oh, that's weird. I'ma still fucking follow the blood trail because my classroom's down there. It's proof that I cannot survive a life or death situation in real life." After I kept getting close to the door, I kept hearing 3 guys yelling, and there's a lot of fighting on the walls. And whenever I got to the door, I saw 2 police officers jumping this one guy, and then he had blood on his knife. And I said, "Wait, he killed somebody. Wait, no, that's a self-gashing wound."
But what's going on? How did he
This shit's crazy. One of the police officers were yelling at me, telling me to get inside the fucking classroom like this. Hey, get inside the classroom right now! Do you want to be stabbed like this, little fucking maniac? Okay, I'm going into the classroom. God dang, it's locked! What are you doing? Get inside the classroom! I'm trying! I knew the people in the classroom were just shitting themselves, and when I went on the window and said this. Mr. R, it's me! Open the door! And whenever he opened the door, he started scolding me. I'm still kidding, but just imagine if he started doing that. And whenever I got into the classroom, people were just like, "Oh my god, dude, what the fuck were you doing that for?" I was so scared, like, man. I'm sorry to everyone that I actually horrified in that damn classroom. Anyways, this whole video was done. Now I'll go back. Now I'm just talking about that. I wonder if the blood on the floor was a statement. Oh well, I guess we'll never know.